It's Mr. Excitement here, clearing my throat. And techbait.net, make sure you check it out. The other day, this article was on there. I've had it open in a tab ever since. And that's the St. Louis Federal Reserve says Bitcoin is like regular currency. Okay, this is very interesting because the St. Louis Fed they don't endorse Bitcoin, right, or cryptocurrency, but they had opposed 3 ways Bitcoin is like regular currency, right? Um, they got to throw a little. This article has to throw the little thing. This is from Fortune, by the way. It has to throw a little thing about cryptocurrency has also become rife with scams. Like regular money never had any scams, right? So anyway, like regular money's never been laundered. Ridiculous. But they provided a credible rebuttal to one of the most widespread and misguided criticisms of cryptocurrency. That, because it isn't tied to a particular real-world commodity, it should have a monetary value of zero. As the Fed researchers point out, since decoupling from gold standard in the early 70s, almost all global reserve currencies rely on nothing but trust to function as a media or value exchange. Okay? So basically, the US dollar, you have trust in the United States federal government. That's it. And all these fiat currencies, it's the same thing. You trust in the government that is issuing them. The government's ability, its GDP as a nation, its ability to pay its debt, things like that. Okay, that's basically what backs trust in these world currencies today. All right, they're not tied to any real commodity. Sure, the country in question may own a certain amount of the commodity, but it's not coupled to the currency. All right. Here, in the case of the dollar, that's mostly trust in the U.S. government and economy. For Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, it's trust in computer code and, at least to some extent, developers. All right. Also, Bitcoin is limited; can't keep getting printed. Right. Unlike the dollar or any other of these fiat currencies, it's got a hard top limit, just like gold is assumed to have. We really don't know how many gold reserves are out there in the ground ready to be mined. So it's even unknown with gold. But with Bitcoin, we know what the limit is because it's set like that in the code, and it can never be changed unless it's forked into a new coin. There are other cryptocurrencies, but there's only one Bitcoin. There's different versions of Bitcoin, but they're not Bitcoin. Okay, they're forks or clones. The Post argues in part that there's a limited supply of both cash and Bitcoin, but you can print more cash. Central banks can devalue national currencies through inflation, while Bitcoin is a strictly fixed supply. Though the Fed Post points out that it doesn't actually print cash, well, the mint does, in the sense of physical notes. It acknowledges its ability to expand the money supply. Exactly. So, right here we have the St. Louis United States Federal Reserve says Bitcoin is like regular currency. Okay? So, this is very important. This shouldn't be glossed over. This shouldn't be dismissed. This is real stuff, people. This is real stuff. And they made the case right there. You can't argue it. Okay? All these people out there arguing, Bitcoin isn't real, blah, blah, blah. That's all it is. It's blah, blah, blah. Okay? This is very, very important. So anyway, as of today, the prices, some of these altcoin prices are going up. Neo here is up to 85. It was up a little more last night. I think it was over 90 last night. VeChain 445. Pretty good. They could be just pumps, though. Bitcoin dominance, 36.9%. Wow, a little below 37. Yep. And FYI, my trading bots, I use Profit Trailer, and I tried to upgrade my BTC bot the one that's trading with BTC as a base currency, because it's not doing much trading right now. I tried to upgrade it to 2.0 and it was not a pleasant experience, so I downgraded it back to version 1. Let them work out some more bug fixes before I go that route. I'm not sure why I'm mentioning that here, because I'm not going to show it right now, but that's that. And anyway, go over to TechBait for your latest tech news. I found this article originally on TechBait. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff to keep up with the sector and what's going on. And everything I follow pretty much comes through this site. I mean, there's other stuff I become aware of, but a lot of it's through this site, and it's all timely and updated. So that's that. All right, I got to run. Running late here. I was listening to something else on YouTube for a while, doing my breakfast and all that. So now it's time to get ready for New York City. Joy, joy, joy. Free me from this cryptocurrency. Free me from this. All right. Later.